All right. Hey, we're here. We're here live. Happy New Year, everyone. Um,
Today's the day to my daddy's beer.
so, with the new year comes opportunity to start new things and refresh. One of the things that I like to do for the new year is to trim my beard. So, this is all coming off. I think it looks pretty good, though, doesn't it? Yeah. So, I think it looks pretty nice right now. However, it's time to trim it off, and I thought that I would just do this with you guys. I hope that you are here with me a lot for the new year. So we're gonna start this thing. What do you think? Should we go that small?
No, bigger.
Bigger? How about that? You want to do that?
Yeah.
That's nothing.
Just kidding.
I can do that if you want.
No, Dad.
No?
Do that one.
This one?
Yeah.
It's pretty small. It's number one. Going from a I don't know to a number one.
Do this one.
I don't know if that would be enough. I mean, yeah. We want a big change. We want a big change. So we've got big goals here at Climber Dad, and that's actually we're going to talk about those big goals. A part of that is committing. We need to commit. This is part of committing. Now you're not going to see me all year. I mean, I don't know. Maybe we'll have it. Ooh, that is pinching. Let's see if we can change this.
You should have brushed your teeth. Brush your
I should have brushed my teeth.
beard.
I did brush my teeth.
Beard. Brush your beard.
I actually brushed my beard too. Believe it or not. What do you think? This is just fun. So let's talk about some of the changes that's going to happen here in 2025. I am planning on doing a lot more in the past couple of years with Climber Dad. I've been somewhat absent.
I'll be right back.
I've just done videos with no real commitment. There's some commitment right there. Oh boy. And we're going to commit. I've committed. We're going to do one video a week. This video doesn't count for this week's video, by the way. I've got another one planned, and it's going to be really exciting. Now, in the past, I've had lots of planned videos that just never made it out because I didn't want to put out white noise, or what I've heard people talk about as being white noise. I wanted it to be good, and so if it hasn't really come together that well, I just haven't put it out. Whether it be like the angles weren't perfect, like right now the angle of the camera is not perfect. I'm off to the side. We're just gonna leave it that way. And
That's different.
we're just look at this. Look at a bird would like to have that, huh?
Yeah.
That's different. It is different.
Yeah, that's way different.
Should I keep it short all year long?
No.
You say no. What do you say?
Let's ask Daisy that.
Let's ask Daisy. Go get Daisy.
I don't know where she is.
Oh, that's okay.
She might
Man,
be
that's a
in the-
lot. You know, beards are like. I was really excited to grow a beard just because I was tired of shaving. And beards are work. I think that, shaving is work too, but how I like to shave is I would just do like a close shave once a week, and then I'd have stubble, kind of like what you see right here. I haven't seen my jawline in a little while. It doesn't look too bad. That's good. What do you think? Got a couple people joining us here live.
My daddy
So the one of the videos that's planned for this year is going to be making climbing holds. And I find it really fascinating when I say, okay, this is the goal, this is what we're shooting for. And then all of a sudden I see people talking about it. Like after, and I know it's just probably because now I'm focused on that, so I'm seeing these conversations are jumping up. It's not that they're just like we're all on the same wavelength, which we may have some of that. But shave my mustache?
Yeah.
I'm using the camera as a mirror here. Yeah. So, one of the topics that I've been seeing come up is climbing holds, and man, climbing holds have gotten really expensive, which is it's actually a really good thing because climbing holds for a long time have had zero margin for the maker. It's been really, really difficult for the maker of climbing hold, the manufacturer, the shaper, to make any money. So seeing this jump in price of climbing holds is actually kind of makes me a little bit happy because I know that there's a little bit more money being made on the back end of that, and hopefully that's going to the creator. However, you never know. A lot of times when you're starting out as a shaper, you're doing shapes for a trade of a climbing hold. So you're going to make a model, you're going to sell it to the company, and then that company gives you one hold back. That's how it's worked in the past. And that's probably still how it's working for people that are starting out, but hopefully there's some more money that's being made by those shapers. That'd be really nice. That also gives an opportunity for DIYers to kind of step it up a little bit as well, because if you can buy a climbing hold for, like, let's say you're looking at a climbing hold and it's costing you $30 to buy that climbing hold, but if you were to make it yourself, it would cost you $20 in materials, not counting your time. Well, just buy the climbing hold. And so it kind of narrows down the reason why you would be a DIY shaper or shape your own climbing holds, because it's just not worth it in monetary value. Now, I've told people in the past, if you're going to shape climbing holds, do it because of the experience of it, do it because of the creativity of it, but not because you want to save money, because there's just not really any money to be saved there. But it's starting to get to the point where that's going to be a consideration as well, which is good. So I think it's good all around. So let's get rid of this mustache.
Mustache?
Yep.
It makes it look like a whole new person with.
This is kind of hard because my camera keeps on adjusting for the light, which I imagine is frustrating watching it live as well. But it's also really frustrating. I wish I knew a little bit more. I'm just on my phone right now. You're watching me on my phone. I wish I knew how to set that so it stopped bouncing around, because I need to see it too. I can't see, because that's my mirror. Well, there it is. The jawline of Climber Dad hasn't been seen in years. I was actually, honestly, like, you start to worry about your own jawline because you don't see it. I'm like, has it disappeared? Like, just getting older and a little less fit. What does your face look like under that beard? What do you guys think? Am I doing okay?
I think you need to shave all that right there.
Right there?
Yeah.
Come over. Here, step over here, Reese. All right, show me. What do I need to shave?
You're good.
Here, step in here. Say hi.
Hello.
Say hi.
Hi.
These are my girls. Hopefully you'll see them a little bit more. We're going to build an awesome climbing wall, home climbing wall out here as well. It's going to be the best ever mini moon board. It's 2025 mini moon board. It's going to be built here. I've got some really exciting stuff planned for it. you're going to be able to witness that. Um, really exciting. I'm going to talk about some of our goals. Actually, I'd love to talk about when I started my business, my first business, it was vertical stone climbing holds. I really wasn't able to do much with it. Shortly after I started it, I started getting going on it. I recommitted myself. I changed directions, which has happened a lot in my life. But I wanted to serve a mission for my church, and I don't regret that at all. I left and served a 2-year mission for my church, and then when I came back home, I had the idea that I was going to start it up, but I never went past the hobbyist shaper, and I've been kind of a hobbyist hold shaper since then. But my vision back then for what the future of climbing gyms and climbing walls, climbing holds, I mean, very affected by the climbing gym industry. But my vision for that was home climbing walls. What I saw happening is that groups of people, they would build their own home climbing walls and then kind of bounce around to each other's homes and climb it. So you still had a community much smaller than what you'd have in a climbing gym, uh, but you'd have these small home walls, and you would go to that. And that vision wasn't really brought out as much, or I didn't. That's not what happened. I eventually opened my own climbing gym and helped others open climbing gyms, and then 2020 happened, and that it just made it seem so fragile, and that maybe that wasn't the way to go. And it started making me think a little bit more about that original vision that I had back in the 90s on what it could be. And I actually, that original vision, it's missing. What it was missing was community. You have to have community. The biggest thing, the best thing that you get from a climbing gym is not actually a climbing wall, but it is a community. So how can you have that without the actual gym? Because there's thousands of people out there that don't have access to a climbing gym, and it's so fragile to have that climbing gym. There's so many things that can happen with a climbing gym that can take that away. What can we do to help keep that better for us? And one of those things is your a home wall, of course, but the community. And the community is being resolved with the systems boards. I can have a mini moon board here in my home, and I can climb with a friend that's all the way over in California or in Europe or anywhere in the world. We can get on apps like Marco Polo, and that way you could climb together
Daddy.
and feel like you're climbing together, but be half a way around the world and 12 hours apart, but you can video message each other and climb together. And I think that really opens it up beyond what a climbing gym could be. So it is really exciting to be able to do that. I'm excited to be building the 2025 mini moon board. I'm hoping that that's going to be up in the next couple of months, but there's a lot of other things that we're going to have to do here on the channel as well, like climbing holds. We're going to be making some climbing holds. Last year, we built this awesome climbing wall for my girls in their room, which Hero's excited. She's over here dancing because they love it. And it's really small, isn't it? But it's fun. And we have some specific climbing holes that we're going to make for that wall that are leaf shaped, right? So I'm going to show you guys how to make some climbing holds at home that are going to be top notch, professional quality, but as cheap as possible. And there's trade-offs when you start to go as cheap as possible. You can either trade off in the quality of the climbing hold, or you can trade off in the time that's involved. And we are going to invest more time instead of losing the quality. So that's going to be something else that's coming up. this year, and I hope that you guys are around to enjoy it. Now I'm gonna go inside and I'm gonna clean this up a little bit better because I'm pretty sure it's a little bit splotchy, but I hope that you guys have a happy new year. I love you guys. I'm so excited to be here and being able to build the Climber Dad community and work with you guys and hopefully give back to you while building this business. So happy new year, and I'll see you in the next video.
Bye bye.
It's been so long since I've done a live, I don't know how to turn it off.